Hello everybody and welcome to a new video, and today I'm going to talk to you about the book that I read in August. So the first book is The Muse by Jessie Burton. I an image of the book right here. So The Muse tells the story of Austrian family living in the south of Spain just before World War II, so like late 30s. And so it's kind of a rich family, and there was the girl, the daughter, and she's painting. And there also girl, boy who helped them in the house, like doing cleaning, cooking, gardening, all this kind of stuff. And the girl who was cooking and controlling them became friends with the girl who was painting. And so there was all the story in the 30, and then another story in the 60, so like 20 years later. So in London, and it's a girl who got from Caribbean, yeah. She lives in London, and she got like a boy and everything, and so like the two stories are related. I won't tell you how, but it's so interesting. I loved it. This story, like, it's story and story and story. I love that. I love that family story and everything, and the fact that it's like happened before, like on the 20th century. I love that. It's already great story to read in the summer because it started in July, but it's go through the whole year, so you also have like autumn and winter. But because it's in the south, part of the south of Spain, it's always kind of sunny, So this was like the only book in English that I read. There's a book in French, but I'm pretty sure you can find them in English. So the other book is that I read is Drag. It's just Drag. So it's a big, massive book. It's so beautiful. I'm sorry, I don't have any of the books. I will put a picture there. It's so beautiful, and there was a lot of information about the story of the drag, and it's kind of worldwide. So they talk a lot about the United States, but also France. And you learn a lot of things, and also in England, quite a bit in Ireland. I love it. If you want to know more about the story of drag in general, go for it. And there was like, because it's a giant book, you have giant picture of drag, and you have drag queen, drag king, drag queer, every type of drag. I loved it. Amazing. Then you have it's only like French book, so I'm not sure you can find it in English, but the title is Love Stories, and so it's a lot of LGBTQ plus stories from a lot of couples. So you have girls, boys with boys, and trans men with a girl. You have one with like three boys together, old people, young people. You also have a trans woman. It's a lot of like LGBTQ plus love story, and so cute because they tell you how they meet and everything. It's great. I love it. And there's also a podcast in French, sorry, but there was like a podcast for every story. Like they interview the couple and they talk about their stories. So it's really good. And the podcast, you have like more details than in the book. It's more resume. So I really, really advise you like to listen to the podcast, and I think it's gonna be a good tips to learn French. And then the last book too that I read, it's a manga called Stage. This is a story about a girl called Kanade. Kanade, I don't know, it's a Japanese name. So she lived in Japan, and she's doing classical dance, ballet, she loves it. And she kind of thinking about like moving abroad, go study in like another country. So she right now is doing an internship in France, in Marseille. Yeah, in Marseille. So that's where I am now. But I know that she's going to. I saw like in the next one she's going to England. I think so because she's traveling and she's like only 14 years old. So I love it if you love classical dance. It's lovely. I love it. So that's it for my August book. I hope you like it. I hope you like this video. And tell me, what did you read December? What did you read in August? And I see you next month for the book that I read in September. Yeah, and next time in another video. Bye bye.